Hi guys. This is Miya, the Moonlight Archer. I'm here to help you master her easily. I will be providing you with some easy tricks and tips to master her easily. Miya is the most basic marksman character of Mobile Legends Bang Bang. Recently she got some love from the devs and now is totally revamped with new abilities and a cool passive. Miya is one of the easiest characters to use in MLBB, only if you know the positionings and how to use her. In this guide, we will take a look at the best emblem, spell, build, including tips and tricks to pave your way to victory with Miya in Mobile Legends. Skill Analysis. Miya is a hero with the common 4 skill sets of 1 passive and 3 actives. In this Miya guide, let's see what are her abilities in Mobile Legends, and when you can use which skill to get the best out of her. Passive, Moon Blessing. Every time Miya uses her basic attack, her attack speed is increased by 5%. It stacks up to 5 times. There is a small bar set, below her HP and mana bar, to monitor her passive. When she reaches her full stacks, she summons Moon Shadow, an after image is created every time she uses her basic attacks, and it provides additional critical damage and increased damage in the basic attack. Skill 1, Moon Arrow. Miya splits her basic attack into 2 and hits 2 targets simultaneously. The main target will get max physical damage of 10 plus 100% total ADA, and the secondary targets will get 30% physical damage. This skill lasts for 4 seconds. This skill is extremely helpful to give damage to multiple enemies in the target, so you need to position yourself like that. Skill 2, Arrow of Eclipse. Miya casts this skill in a designated direction and stuns all the targets hit by it. The stun remains for 1.2 seconds upon hitting. This is a very important skill for Miya as it helps her to run away, stun, and control the gank in her own way. Skill 3, Hidden Moonlight. This is a very unique ability of Miya where she debuffs and hides instantly upon casting. While Miya is in concealed form, her movement speed gets increased by 60% and she also gets full passive after the end of the skill. This ability stays for 2 seconds and gets cancelled if she uses her basic attack or any skill. But the passive boost is constant. She'll get full passive even after this skill gets cancelled somehow. Skill up methods for Miya. Upgrade your first skill in the starting of the game, as it will help you to clear minion waves quickly. Then only upgrade your second skill and ultimate whenever possible. Best Emblem Set and Spells for Miya. Emblem Set. You can use both the Assassin Emblem and Marksman Emblem for Miya. For the Assassin Emblem, set it this way. First set, plus 3 agility for max movement speed. Second set, plus 3 invasion for max physical penetration. Third set, killing spree to get a 15% increase in HP each time you get a kill. For the Marksman Emblem, you can set this up in this way. First set, plus 3 fatal for max critical damage. Second set, plus 3 swift for max attack speed. Third set, weakness finder to slow down the evading enemies. Spells. Flicker is till now the spell for Miya to use. You can also try out Flame Shot or Purify against heavy CC heroes. Damage build. You can play this build only if you have good tank support all the time. Don't play it if the enemy has heroes like Selena, Helkurt, or Guzhin. The build starts with Swift Boots as a regular marksman boot. Then Demon Hunter for increasing attack speed and lifesteal. After Demon Hunter you can either take Berserker's Fury first or Windtalker first. It's totally up to you. After these, both go for Malefic Roar for greater penetration and melting down tanks, and lastly take Queen's Wings for HP and increase in lifesteal when your health is below 40%. Gameplay tips. Miya is best played in the gold lane or the bottom lane. So tell your teammates to rotate down in the mid if the enemy marks you from the start. According to her gameplay, we can break it down into 3 phases. However, a player must need a good understanding of the map to bring the best out of any hero. Early game. If you're using Retribution, start your match by taking the red buff first. It will give you the initial damage boost in the early game. After taking the red buff, rotate down to the bottom lane, clear the minion waves. Don't try to push the turret guard there alone. If you want to gank, wait for your teammates, especially your tank. After clearing the first minion wave, kill the gold crab in the camps. Wait for the minion wave to come and clear it. As Miya has no evading skills without her ult, so try not to push alone. If you don't have retribution, simply go in your lane and clear the first minion lane alone. After you clear the first minion lane, you will easily be level 2 by now. Now ask your tank for help and take the red buff. After taking the red buff, go in the bottom lane again to clear the minion waves for taking the gold crab until you get to level 4. After you are level 4, rotate to the mid and gank their damage dealer. Ask your top laner to rotate to the bottom and gank with your tank and mage while your top laner pushes the bottom turrets. If you manage to get some kills, to try to take the turtle to increase the team's XP. If you have died while ganking, stay in the bottom lane until your XP gets equal to them, or you will not deal with any damage. Mid game. In the mid game, try to play in the mid lane with your tank and mage to take down turrets and ambush the enemies. After you've completed your initial core builds, Miya will easily give heavy damage by now, just use her passive well. Miya's secret to heavy damage lies there. Miya is a basic attack-based marksman, so she doesn't have a particular skill combo. But you can perform the following skill combos to knock out your enemies. Skill 2 plus Skill 1 plus Skill 3. Skill 3 plus Skill 2 plus Skill 1. Late game. In the late game, if Miya is fed, she can easily melt down tanks like Uranus and Hylos in a second or two. But you should always gank with your team even if you're fed. Being a marksman, you should always focus on going for the kill but never over-engage. When you see your tank and fighters are backing off, you should also back off, giving them the initial support. Take down the Lord whenever possible and go for the victory. And that's all for today. Thank you for watching the video. If you found that this guide helped you in any way, please do me a favor of leaving a like, comment down for suggestions, and don't forget to subscribe. See you again next time. Ad Astra.